वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवके परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. Verse 14th and chapter 2, we just continue that. Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkhada. Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkhada. Agama paino nityas tan stitikshashva bharata. Agama paino nityas tan stitikshashva bharata. O son of Kunti, bodily sense objects which give rise to the feelings of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, etc., are transitory and fleeting. Therefore, Arjun, bear this patiently, remain unaffected by them or ignore it. Tan sthite kshashva bharata shitoshna sukhadukkhada. Here, Bhagwan has addressed Arjun with his two different names. Okay. First, Bhagwan has addressed him Kaunteya, son of Kunti, Mother Kunti. And towards the end, Bhagwan addressed him Bharata. You are coming from Bharat dynasty. Okay. So, O son of Kunti, the contact between the senses and the sense objects, okay, it's a perception. It gives the rise. It's a perception of, it can be happiness or you feel unhappy. But what Bhagwan wants to say, these are not permanent. These appears and disappears like summer and winter. So, O son of Kunti, O son of Bharat dynasty, basically it says, O descendant of Bharat, tolerate it. Tolerate it without being disturbed. Okay. Yes, I start with these two names, Kunti and Bharata. Okay. So, Bhagwan wants to remind that you are a son of Mother Kunti. In Bhagavad, Mother Kunti has even prayed and asked Bhagavan Krishna, Vipadah Santuna Sarvat. Oh Bhagavan, okay, grant the dukh in my life. So at least I can remember you all the time. So you are a son of Kunti. And then Bharata, the dynasty. descendant of Bharat, that the whole dynasty started with the son of Dushyant and Shakuntala. And their son name was Bharat. At the age of 5-6 years, that Bharat is that daring and that full of valor and bravery. He said, "Oh, lion, open the mouth. I want to count your teeth." And you from the warrior class, you the Kshatriya, you can't run away. You can't escape. So this Sukh and Dukh, Tan Sthiti-kshashva Bharata, tolerate, and tolerate it without being disturbed. And it started with Matra Sparshastu Kaunteya, with which we can have that knowledge. Okay. So, Matra, senses. Okay. These are the instrument for the knowledge. I mean, we have tongue, and if you put something sweet, we have knowledge through tongue that this is a piece of sugar cane, or this is a piece of banana, and we either enjoy or you don't enjoy, but that gives us the knowledge. How will we know? Sparsha, contact. The moment that sugar cane, banana, barfi, jalebi, or karela, when it comes in contact with tongue, we get that feeling. We will say that yes, sweet, too sweet, or bitter. Matra sparshastu kaunteya. So, all objects fall under the category that matra sparsa. With our eyes, we have seen a beautiful picture, beautiful rose. The eye come in contact with the rose. You can see. You can extend that with the sunrise or the sunset or the snowfall, but I come in that contact. And for that, we may enjoy, we may not enjoy. Shitoshna sukha dukkhada. It can, but what Bhagavan wants to say, these are coming and going. The night follows by the day. The day followed by the night. Summer follows by the winter. Winter followed by the summer. It goes and comes. And basically, Bhagavan wants to say these are not permanent, transient. It will come. It will go. It will come and go. Nothing is permanent. What is permanent is the self, is the Atma. Similarly, body will come. Appeared on so and so date. Disappeared on so and so date. Hence, the term sheath stands for favorable or the favorable condition, while Ushna, sheath is cold, Ushna is hot. Ushna stands for unfavorable or unavoidable. This is for an example. It's cold for us, winter for us. It's unavoidable whether you like it or not. So, what to do? Tan Sthiti-kshashva Bharata. Tolerate. Learn to tolerate. Because this winter is also not going to last forever. It will go. It means that when it is very much cold, a tree dries up. And when it is very hot, then also a tree dries up. Exactly like us. It's too hot. You know, it's 32 temperature. It's too cold. We have to learn to live with it. We have to learn to tolerate it. Therefore, the result of both, it can be Shita or Ushna, hot or cold, is only one. And therefore, Bhagwan Krishna orders Arjun to bear or to tolerate them. Tan Stidikshashva Bharata. Not only tolerate or to bear them, to rise above them. Forget that. If we want to progress, if we want to take ourselves on the next level, we can't keep on looking at the back, what happened in the in the past. Keep on. Charaivati, Charaivati, Madhavindati. That's how scripture of the sages has told. Keep on moving. Next, next, next. So, even the body, it's going to keep on changing. And one day, even the body will disappear. So, Bhagavan emphasized that the Sukh and Dukh, Shita and Ushna, hot and cold, are not permanent. These are transient. What is permanent? Permanent is the self, the Atma. And that's why when we come in contact with anything, neither to be happy nor to be sorrowful, just bear it. Okay. Pleasure and pain, joy, grief, attachment, aversion, desire, anger, etc. are fleeting and kaleidoscopic, while the self, the Atma, remains the same all time. A seeker commits a blunder that he sees the changing condition but does not perceive the self. He accepts the condition but does not accept the self. It accept. You know, I think long time back I have given you an example. The saint named Vinoba Bhave, he has given one example. For an example, headache. Okay. He says, when we feel a headache, okay, that send the message. You can even consider this as an auto-suggestion. Send the message through mind that the part of the body which is paining, that does not belong to me. That means, does not belong to me means, I am the self, I am the Atma. And Atma has no pain. There's no pain. So, we need to accept the reality. The condition neither existed in the past nor will exist in future. Therefore, it does not exist at present also, though it appears to exist, but we feel that, but it's not true. But in the self, there is neither beginning nor end. Anadi, Ananta. Anadi means beginningless. Anant means endless. Endless. Neither beginning nor end at all. A condition never remains uniform, and the self never becomes multiform. Atma is Atma. Whatever is seen is a condition, and the intellect which sees it is also a condition. The thing which is to be known is a condition, and the thing which knows it is also a condition. In the self, there is neither anything to be seen, nor there is one who sees it. Self. Aham Atma. Chida. And then those who are with the chanting class know very well. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Who am I? I am the pure bliss. I am the Atma. Name Mrityu Shanka, Name Jati Veda. There is no gender. There is no death. So, the self becomes the spectator. If it has no connection with the object to be seen, the self will remain, but it will not be named as a spectator. Self. You don't need to name it. Witness. It just happens. Just happens. And that's why we are using this word sharir and shariri. What is there is we see in material world that sharir, but it's with the shariri. It's dehi. Okay. So matra sparshastu kaunteya. Most important word in the world, I am talking about in this particular verse, is tan tikshashva bharata. Tolerate. Either it's a pain or pleasure. Pleasure also we need to tolerate. Not only pain. Both. There was it's a story, just to establish some principle. So the saint or Mahatma or Guru, you name it, anything, went in village. Okay. And in few days, everybody influenced with his so-called power. But he was a true saint. So it says everybody is suffering from dukkha. Now, tomorrow we will have one special session. Okay. And he was honest enough, so I won't be able to completely wash out all your dukh or anything, but with my mantra and my power, okay, I'll try to minimize it, right? So next day, everybody was there, and he has told you must come with your pen and paper, okay. So he says, now write down your dukh with your name, okay. And he just wanted to just impress the people, so he closed the eye and for a while, and he says, like, now I have put my power in it, okay. Now I'll tell you that you can take that note, okay, which you feel that this is less dukh, ochu dukh છે. all the notes were there, okay. So for an example, okay, I can take Bharatbhai's note. Bharatbhai can take Sumitra Ben's note. Sumitra Ben can take Indira Ben's note, and so on. Needless to say, everybody took his own note. I said, I don't want to try. Somebody else took. Got my point. He says, because with dukh we are familiar, so rather than so be it. Instead of trying something other, rather let me take with which I am familiar. So I am familiar with my own dukh. Instead of taking somebody else's dukh. You got my point. So Tan Sthidikshashva Bharata. Either it can be Sukh or Dukh, but Bhagavan says, tolerate it and rise above. Go forward. You can't stuck yourself with this kind of thing. Go above. Charaivati, Charaivati, Madhuvindati, Tans, Tidikshashva, Bharata. Okay. So, dear friends, today I am going to conclude little early. Okay, right? Okay. So next verse, the 15th, deliberately I am not starting. Okay, right. So in today's discussion, whatever you like, credit goes to all the saints, all the scriptures, whatever I have heard, I have read, I have studied, absolutely nothing belongs to me. And as I always mention, that our main reference book for the Geeta class is Swami Ram Sukdas Ji's Sadhak Sanjeevani. We will conclude with the 73rd verse of 18th chapter, as we always do, because if at all we want to go to Bhagavan Krishna, we have to take the path of Arjun. Okay. Nashto moha srudirlabdha tvat prasadan mayachyuta sthitosmi gata sandeha karishyē vachanam tava.